Hey YouTube, this is KP with KP Details. I am redoing the black piano finish on my 2019 Mazda CX-5. You just saw the before and afters. It had become really damaged from using hand sanitizers. I purchased this vehicle in 2020. It's a 2019 CX-5 diesel. So it's the 1 year that Mazda made diesel. Was trying to protect the leather. As you can see, that really didn't work out for me. It was just lifting. So I'm going to be using Geon Prep instead. And I took a microfiber cloth that I had that was new, cut it into little 2x2 sections since I was working on such a small portion of the car. Got off whatever oils and whatnot were on this area because I did clean. This was in general, for what I was doing for this entire video, I was doing an interior clean on my car. I was heading over to Fort Myers to go to the esoteric detailer training for ceramic coating and so forth, and my car was the one being used. I decided to spruce it up a little bit. So use the Geon Prep, clear off these, clean the black piano finish, and then I was using the toothpick to get all the little red fuzzies from where I had cut. So my first attempt, I'm using the Xtreme Solutions LVR496 polish. It's a fine polish that's great for finicky, soft black paint. It takes away whatever remaining haze, it's really the haze, whatever remaining haze that you usually get if you're using a more aggressive pad on the soft black piano finish. I also learned that, so this entire thing has a clear coat on it with the exception of that little shift lock override area. So should have taken that out from the beginning. Live and learn. So here I'm going to give you a close-up of what this is looking like now. So it looks infinitely better than it did before I started, but there's still quite a bit of haze, especially at the edges. I'm not really getting close enough to that. Sorry about the lack of focus. Let me try again. And then when I'm using my flashlight, you can see all the swirls around the light. So just look on the outside of the light and you'll see all the swirls, and then you'll see also just haziness in this area. So I figured I needed to get a little bit more aggressive, or else I was really going to be there the entire day trying to get these out. There was also what seemed to be solvent pop in the clear coat, and wasn't quite sure how far that was gonna go, but decided to go for it, see exactly what I can get out. And of course you can't get a reading on this area because it's not metal underneath it, it's all plastic. So looking at the initial job that I did with the LVR496, I really wasn't happy with how that was turning out. So then I decided to use the Hex Nano and the Sonax Perfect Finish. So I took a Lake Country black finishing pad and cut little round circles. If anybody knows how to get that to be better, to actually just use it to get a die cut or some way that you can make a perfectly round pad, excuse me, a 1-inch pad, please let me know, because doing it this way was not the best way to do it. It keeps your machine off center. It's really not the best way to do it, but it's what I had in the moment, so it's what I'm going to use. So I got another piece of the 2x2 red microfiber, and now I'm going around. It's definitely looking better. So took a few rounds of using the LVR496, cleaning it up, and then I went back into some of the smaller, tighter areas that I just could not get with the machine to do it by hand. So for example, on the chromish type rails, those are also clear coated. I couldn't really get that with the machine without affecting the leather, so I had to do that by hand. And right above the shifter where I am concentrating right now, I was having a hard time getting that with the machine. So even though the Hex Nano helped a lot, I still had to go back in there with my hand for quite a few of it to see if I could get it looking the way that I wanted it to look. So I'm just going to finish up with wiping off the excess of all the polish. And then now comes the most important part to me, which is the time to protect it. I chose, as you can see here, Ammo Reflex Pro coating. And the reason specifically why I chose the ammo coating is because Larry Kazilla, if you'd follow his channel over there at Ammo NYC, he is committed to safe products. And this is really the only coating or ceramic coating that I trusted to put in my own vehicle. This is a high touch area. It's right by my shifter. I have no idea really what's in the other ceramic coatings. But just because of his presence on YouTube and his commitment to safety in his products that he develops is the only reason why I decided to put that coating in my vehicle. And I definitely use other ceramic coatings on the exterior vehicles. Love them. But to put inside, this is the only one that I trusted to do that. So as you can see, I'm wearing gloves. I did actually do a Geon prep on this again. I primed my microfiber applicator and then did some overlapping motions with the coating itself. I allowed it to dry, waited until it cured, so it gave me a rainbow look. And you can see the car is on at 74 degrees in there. And then lightly removed the excess with a microfiber towel. And then I went back over it again with a new microfiber towel to make sure that I didn't get any high spots. And just like any other ceramic coating, best if applied on cool surfaces out of direct wind and no moisture for the next 6 hours after application, which of course with this being the interior of my car, there was not going to be any. So this is the final product of the interior clean on my Mazda CX-5. The carpet on this vehicle, even though it is the signature edition, not very good. Definitely very difficult to clean. So here you can see this is what it looks like now with the coating that's on it and also all the polishing that I did. The car comes with a Napa brown leather seats. I believe Napa leather brown seats is what they call it. And I did not wash the exterior this time around. I actually didn't even wash the exterior before I went to class, which is kind of bad. You go into detailing class and your car is not clean, but was not in. I just didn't have the time to do it. Got the seats nice and protected. They look good. And you can see that's what the piano black finish looks like when you don't have it protected. So I'll eventually do the others in my car, but just didn't finish it yet. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and hope you guys have a great day.